Is with you right now?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely going to get the juices going a little bit. Of course, we got a 12-15 game tomorrow. I'm hoping, it'll die down and I can get some sleep. But, yeah, I mean, Richie did a great job keeping us in the game tonight. Ozzy going out and working a good walk and, kind of just left one a little over the heart of the plate there.
How about just when a team's going like this, is the mentality we're going to find a way to win, whether it's Google out there, whatever the score is late in the game?
Yeah, I mean, it starts to feel like that. The more wins you kind of put together that way. Like I said the other day, we've had innings where we've put up 5, 6, 7 spots. So it kind of makes it feel like you're in every ball game when you feel like you can do that. And yeah.
Walt is constantly talking about you guys stealing games, stealing wins. Does that feel like sort of what happened tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Scooble on the mound, Ozzy going out and getting 2 runs for us early. They battled back, took the lead, and one of the better closers of all time, on the mound. That I guess you could definitely say that falls under his steal one category.
Did you know what pitch was coming there?
No, I mean, he's got a unicorn pitch. I said on the field in the interview, his cutter's his best pitch. I saw Ozzy swing over top a couple of them. So I was wondering if it wasn't getting kind of that carry today. So especially when he was on first, I was trying to keep double play out of order and set my sights a little higher than I typically would. And like I said, he kind of just left one over the middle.
What did you see from Richie tonight? Pitched out of some big spots.
Yeah, he's a pitcher. He's got a bunch of different pitches that he mixes well. Very composed on the mound. Kind of similar to how he used to talk about Schwellenbach when he first came up. Very calm, quiet. You can tell he has a plan and routines that he does to get right. And I think he's going to be a good pitcher.
I know when you hit it, you hit it hard. Did you know it was high enough, and at what point in time?
I didn't think it was really getting out. Luckily Ozzy was going, so I thought it was going to be in the gap and tie it, but thing kept floating for me.
It hasn't just been like just tonight, but like whole month of April. Like, what's your confidence level like right now?
Obviously success is going to breed confidence. Personally and as a team, it's nice when you're playing winning baseball and you don't feel like you have to be the guy every single night. That takes stuff off your plate and it actually helps everybody in the lineup. So we keep winning ball games. Hopefully we can keep snowballing this confidence and put together a good year.
Did you make the putt?
No, I whipped out. It was close though.
Matt, knowing the fact, as you said, that Kenny Jansen is one of the greatest closers of all times, what was your mentality doing that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's that cutter is a pitch that not a lot of people have been able to throw, and he throws a lot because it's a good pitch. He threw me a sinker. I forget if it was the pitch before or 2 pitches before, and I was able to just put a piece of wood on it, foul it off, move it the other way, and it bounced a breaking ball that was able to lay off, and got back to that cutter.
Also, you're getting closer to the 300 home run. Are you thinking about that?
I mean, no, but it's a good clean number. It's I'll definitely want the ball when it happens, but I'd rather win ball games.
When you were going through that pitch sequence, that reminds me of when you asked Chipper, I forget exactly how you said it, but if first pitcher does a change up or something, you sitting on it. Was that kind of your approach there, or?
I don't want to give up too much. But no, obviously his cutter is right. I've been talking about it, but he's got some other plus pitches too. Like the sinker. The way it moves off the cutter, you got a couple feet distance to cover, and then that slider is basically a straight downer. So, you kind of have to work with him and see that bat a little bit.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.